Live and exclusive on FightTicket.co.uk. FIGHTSTAR Championship presents three 3-minute rounds in the amateur flyweight division. Your referee in charge, Mr. Harry Selby.
Flyweight action here at FIGHTSTAR Championship 25. The 10-year anniversary kicks off with the undercard. We have Adam Game in the blue corner, his opponent Delffy in the red.
Both fighters at 4-1. Seen Delffy fight on the Cage Warriors Southeast Academies and also on a fight. And it comes out on fire, and there it is.
Oh, huge punches, a barrage of shots here, right hand slamming in. He's in and out of consciousness, fighting for the single leg, switching to the double. Grappling might be his only way out of this exchange.
And Delffy's just looking to. And a deep breath. But a great job by Adam Game to just hold on and look to clear the cobwebs, because wow, he took a lot of punches.
But this is the right game plan, to initiate a clinch, to regain the equilibrium, to recover. There's some heavy shots, but he's still stuck with the plan, chase the single. But now on the contrast, outside single here for 𝐂𝐇𝐀𝐌𝐏𝐈𝐎𝐍𝐒. Oh, big lift.
I'm just trying to figure out, Adam's showing the damage, but not in the way that you would think. It's because it's just pure red all across the right side of his face. And again, Delffy looking to move into a good position.
Mirror image here, 𝐂𝐇𝐌𝐏 slamming the punches in. Nice takedown defense, hopping stuff in the leg.
Great balance there.
And he's straight back on it with the punches and then switches up the grappling. And this is what we were talking about earlier, mixing up the different techniques, the different martial arts in mixed martial arts is a key to keep your opponent guessing.
And Adam's facial expression hasn't changed from the moment this fight started until now. It's just a very somber kind of thing. And a good job by Delffy to lift, but Adam was able to get back to his feet. He's working that deep wizard, looking to go for an underhook.
And he's got that head pressure as well.
And Adam's looking to push that forearm away. Delffy's looking to try to get his hips in, but he's staying nice and calm, listening to his corner. Big lift. Adam's going to look to try to get to full guard here, which he's able to do.
And game from Jay Butler, BJJ, looking for the triangle here now, switching to the omoplata. Looks like he's potentially trying to chase the leg.
A good job by Delffy to stay nice and calm, looking to try to take the back and just spin with him. But good job by Adam to, now he hasn't taken any damage, but he's in on. Delffy going to go deep with that arm triangle choke now. And Adam he survived the early entree. And again, his facial expression hasn't changed at all. The guy just looks like, you know, I'm in the park, I'm walking my dog, life is good.
But they're both equal experience with 4-1, and you could see that wearing on the response from Game. He ate some heavy shots, and he didn't cover up, he didn't cripple, he didn't falter, he chased the grappling game. That's ultimately what saved him in that exchange early on.
Yeah, and that's just a fight IQ of knowing, okay, this is where I'm at in the cage. This is what I knew to expect coming into this fight. I've got to get nice and tight. And again, this is the barrage that we saw. Just punches being landed.
He's coming on.
And again, back to the grappling, but good job by doing it. 𝐂𝐇𝐌𝐏 was able to continuously get this fight back to the ground. And Delffy's going to have to look to try to land these punches again. That right eye of Adam, though, is showing wear and tear. It's nice and red, starting to swell a little bit, but not enough to affect his vision.
Round 2 here, Game in the blue corner, 𝐂𝐇𝐌𝐏 in the red. Adam with some nice head movement, outside leg kick.
And I like where his hands are. They're nice and high. Ooh. Good little outside leg kick got the trip there.
That's the difference as well. Game landed one, it was solid. 𝐂𝐇𝐌 lands one and he nearly drops Game down to the canvas.
But it was a good job by Game to throw again that kick as 𝐂𝐇𝐌 started to change levels.
Oh, straight right hand down the pipe, connects beautifully.
But, I mean, Adam's chin just took it. He just kind of didn't smile, didn't do anything else. His facial hasn't changed. He's not showing me anything. He's got a great poker face.
Going high with a kick here. When Game fires that kick, it's like he's trying to consolidate damage. What we could start to do is think about defending off the back of in the cage, but if they separate again to fire that kick and then try and get 𝐂𝐇𝐌 to mirror it, then change levels and get the takedown more decisively. Up against the cage, he might run into the same problems.
Yeah, exactly. With 𝐂𝐇𝐌, he's looking to get that body lock, but he's going to want to bring his hips in as he goes to lift. Now Adam's done a good job of forcing those arms high, makes it more difficult to get that takedown. And now he can start to fight those hands, try to break that grip. And a good job of Adam, what he's doing with framing out that leg to create some space. And so it makes it harder for 𝐂𝐇𝐌 to bring his hips in. And as soon as he was able to get past that leg, he brought those hips in, got the takedown.
Nice circular motion there from 𝐂𝐇𝐌, top position now, looking to walk up to side control. Controls the head as well to prevent the turn in from Game. Straight to mount now. This is dangerous if he can posture up.
But again, Game's working to try to get that leg back trapped. 𝐂𝐇𝐌 doing a good job of going. He's got that arm triangle now.
Game with the answering the phone defense might give him a bit of time to breathe, but ultimately he's got to defend this position consistently.
And I'm a big fan of any time you go for that arm triangle is to go with that figure four, because it gives you the opportunity to hang up the phone. But again, goes to mount. And Game's not taking any damage here, so now it's just about him trying to figure out, okay, I'm losing the round because I'm not in a dominant, or because I'm in a submissive position at this point, but I'm not taking any damage. For whom he's got to look to see what's he going to do.
5 seconds left here in round two. And 𝐂𝐇𝐌's going to finish strong in this top position, looking for the Darstow potentially, might run out of time.
And again, for Delffy, it's about listening to his coaches, staying nice and calm on the top. And for Adam, he's got to get first with these punches. He's having success when he's the one that's starting it, whether it be the leg kicks or the punches. But he can't let Delffy be the one that's instigating the offense here in the standing.
It was the takedown up against the cage.
And again, as soon as that leg moved, he went from framing it to the inside. As soon as it went to the inside, 𝐂𝐇𝐌 was able to take him back.
Top pressure here from 𝐂𝐇𝐌. Did a great job of trying to fire that Darstow towards the end of the round. Consistently threatening on the feet as well as on the ground. It just seems like 𝐂𝐇𝐌 is instigating immediately and before Game can get any offense, and by the time he starts to think about it, he's already on the bottom position.
Exactly. And Game, he's got to be the one initiating everything on the punches and the kicks as well when they're standing. They're both fighting in basically the same range, but Game's having success when he's the one that's initiating it.
Round three here. Could you argue the fact here that Game might need to look for a finish here?
I think every single round, every single fighter needs to get a finish. We have fantastic judges here at FIGHTSTAR 25, but I'm a firm believer of never leaving it in the hands of anybody else to make a decision for me whether or not I won.
Especially when it's your fight, Chris. It's not like it's a football game or a basketball game where we go back to the locker room and go, oh, no, we lost. You know, there's, oh, teep to the face.
Teep.
There's a collection of damage and a perfect example of that there. Some success from Game coming up the center line with that teep to the face, and he goes again to the body.
And again, this is what I said, he needed to initiate it. When he initiates it, he's successful.
Oh, head kick to the Game. Caught, though. 𝐂𝐇𝐌 looking for the back control.
But Game doing a good job. See, he's staying nice and calm. He knows that the back's been taken. He's looking to be like, okay, where's the leg as it's coming in? Okay, where do I defend? What do I do now? Where do I circle off of?
Game did a better job, though, of not exposing that head and arm triangle. You can see there, he immediately turned to his back to disengaged that left arm from that position. Now works his way to a defensive guard. But he's got a minute and 40 seconds left here in round 3. He's got to chase this submission.
And Humor's doing a good job of keeping his head right up underneath his chin. I like to see him get his hands off of the back, start to look to maybe throw some punches, circle something in. But he doesn't want to get to the point where his hands are trapped. Adam's doing a good job now controlling the posture.
A warning there from the referee for a strike to the back of the head.
And you want to start to look to, as he's doing it, he's coming right to this wall. And he was doing it perfectly because he was sneaking right into it to try to get to that wall walk. Shimmy, shimmy.
So if you're a game here, how are you getting back to the feet, Nick?
Pushing that head away as far as I can, posting with that far left hand, and then looking to stand straight up. Humor's got that body lock, looking to wrench him back down. But again, I just continue to work to get, posture that hand up. Now you're in a dogfight. You got 40 seconds left. I need to get standing. I had success when I'm standing. He's already trying to frame it in. Humor's doing a good job of trying to stay heavy, but I continue to work to get my back to the cage and even risk giving up my back to stand at this point. Look, he's doing a good job controlling that arm. I'd look to get my butt as high in the air and try and circle off like he did. Now he's gotten to that point where he's on top. Now I just look to start raining down punches. I got 15 seconds. All I can do now is try to get a TKO finish or a knockout.
Game looking for the strikes. There's a level change from Humor. Top position again commanded.
But if you look, Game did go for it. He tried to jump that guillotine. He knew that there was short time left, so he actually tried to win the fight.
Flyweight matchup comes to an end here. FIGHTSTAR Championship 25, our 10-year anniversary. Thank you for joining us in celebration. You can see the celebration of Humor already.
But as it was, this was a very evenly matched fight. And when it comes down to it, I mean, Game's looking at as in, look, he knew he spent a lot of time on bottom. He's a little bit disgruntled. Going to the judges' scorecards, could be one where he loses. But even still, he should shake it off. He fought a very clean fight, did not put himself in any position, even in the first when he was getting mauled. There was about 15 seconds there at that first part of the first round where I thought, oh gosh. And he just kept on with, okay, close distance, get to the leg, was smart enough to know what he needed to do in order to win the fight. Now let's make it official with Lee.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, where they have reached a unanimous decision. Let's hear it for your winner, in the red corner, Delffy Humor.